Midnight on the county road, blue lights in my mirror. Nobody out here but the law, and the tide man getting nearer. Yeah, I slowed that old truck down, pulled on to the gravel. Sheriff walked up to the window, hand resting near his badge. Where you coming from? Where you going? What's inside that truck? I said, coming from work, going home. That's about enough. He looked at me like the road itself was evidence, like being awake at midnight was already suspicious. I showed him my license, I showed him my papers, I answered every question while watching those red lights. Midnight long county road, blue lights cutting through the dark. I'm just trying to get home, but they treat every mile like a question mark. Midnight long county road, bed shining in my face. You can stop my truck tonight, but you can't decide my place. Yeah. He asked why I look so tired. I said, because I work nights. He asked why I kept driving. I said, because somebody has to. He didn't answer. That's the part nobody sees. Clock says 2. I stay red, bills on the dash, family in bed, diesel in the tank, dust on the floor. Boss wants to load, kids want more, not more money, more time, more birthdays, more nights. But the highway keeps calling, and the paycheck keeps talking. So I drive through the darkness while the whole town's sleeping. And then the blue light flashes, and suddenly I'm a threat. Funny how a working man gets judged by where he's at. Yeah. They see a truck, they don't see the man driving it. I met good cops, I met bad ones, I met men with badges who forgot where they came from. I don't hate the law, I hate the assumption that every tire driver must be hiding something. You want the paperwork here, you want the truth here. I'm trying to make a living without disappearing from my family. The sheriff looked at my picture, sitting on the dashboard. My daughter smiling beside a little brother. He stepped back from the window, drive safe. I said, you too. Midnight long county road, blue lights cutting through the dark. I'm just trying to get home, but they treat every mile like a question mark. Midnight long county road, bed shining in my face. You can stop my truck tonight, but you can't decide my place. One trying to enforce the law, one trying to get home. Neither one knows what the other carries. Midnight long county road, blue lights fading in the rain. I put the truck back into gear and disappeared into the lane. Midnight long county road, another stop, another night. I don't need to win an argument, I just need to make it home alive. Midnight long county road, red lights behind me fade. The road keeps moving forward and the night keeps what it takes. Midnight long county road, one more mile beneath the stars. I'm not looking for trouble, I'm just trying to get back home. You can stop the truck, you can ask the questions, but when the lights go dark, I'm still heading home. Two trucks beneath the moon, no voice coming through the speakers, just diesel in the cold, yeah. I pulled into that truck stop somewhere after 2 a.m. A tired man sat by the window, staring at a dead FM. He said, radio finally gave up. I laughed and said, mine too. He ordered black coffee, I ordered one for me. He said his name was Johnny, said his kids were back at home. I said my little girl was waiting and she hated when I drove alone. He asked me where I was headed, I said wherever this load goes. He smiled and said, funny how a man can travel and still never really go. Two men and a broken radio, nothing but the night outside. Two men with 1,000 stories and nowhere left to hide. Two men and a broken radio, coffee keeping us alive, talking about the people waiting at the end of every drive. He said his wife was angry, he'd missed another birthday. I said mine don't say she's angry, but I hear it anyway. We talked about the money, we talked about the road, we talked about our fathers and the things they never told. Outside the rain kept falling, the jukebox stayed asleep. Two old trucks kept running while the whole town seemed to sleep. Maybe that's what the road does, it makes strangers honest. Paycheck late, boss keeps calling, don't be late. Bills at home, children grow, still another 100 miles to go. No radio, no easy song, just highway miles to push along. Two old trucks, two tired men, same damn road again and again, yeah. Two men and a broken radio, nothing but the night outside. Two men with 1,000 stories and nowhere left to hide. And a broken radio, coffee keeping us alive, talking about the people waiting at the end of every drive. Pulled a photograph from underneath his coat. A little boy beside a fishing lake wearing an oversized hat. He said, that's my youngest son, he thinks I'm some kind of hero. I showed him my daughter's picture and said, mine thinks I drive all night. We laughed for just a second, then both men looked away. Some truths don't need explaining when you've lived them every day. Johnny said, you ever get scared? I said, every night. He nodded, me too. Two men in a broken radio, nothing but the night outside. Two men with 1,000 stories and nowhere left to hide. Two men in a broken radio, still carrying the same old weight, trying to make it home alive before somebody stops waiting. Two men radio. When somebody understands the road, yeah. Two men, two trucks, one broken radio, same road home. She kissed me like a goodbye before she knew my name. I knew I'd never see her twice, and somehow that felt the same. I walked into that roadside bar just after 1:30. Rain was running down the windows and the neon barely shone. She was sitting by the jukebox with a whiskey in her hand, looking like she'd been waiting for somebody who never came. I asked if I could join her. She said, "Only if you're leaving soon." I laughed and told her, "I'm a driver," she said. "Then you already are." We talked about the highway, we talked about the towns. She told me she had stopped believing in men who stuck around. I told her I had a family somewhere beyond the rain. She looked at me and smiled like she understood the pain. She kisses me like a goodbye, like tomorrow's already gone, like two lonely people meeting. No, the night won't last too long. She kisses me like a goodbye. No promises, no lies, just two strangers sharing midnight before the highway takes our lives. She asked about my daughter. I showed her the photograph. She said, "You're lucky, you know." I asked her why. She looked toward the window. "Because somebody's waiting." That sentence hit me harder than any whiskey could, because I suddenly remembered what I was supposed to protect. One night, one bar, two strangers, two scars, no future, no plan, just passing through each other's hands. I wasn't looking for forever, she wasn't looking for my name. Sometimes lonely people meet just to prove they still can feel. She didn't ask me to stay, I didn't ask her to come. Maybe that's why the night felt honest. Around 3, the rain stopped, the neon buzzed above the door. She said, "You've got somewhere to be." I said, "I've got 1,000 miles." She smiled, "Then you'd better go." left some money on the table. She pushed half of it away, said, "Keep it for your coffee." Then she kissed my cheek and turned away. I stood there for a moment with my hand upon the door, knowing some people enter your life just long enough to leave a mark. She kisses me like a goodbye, like tomorrow's already gone, like two lonely people meeting. No, the night won't last too long. She kisses me like a goodbye, no promises, no lies, just two strangers sharing midnight before the highway takes our lives. Before sunrise, never asked her where she lived, never asked if she'd remember me. Maybe she didn't, maybe that's the point. She kissed me like a goodbye, and I carried it down the road, not because I wanted her, but because she understood the load. She kissed me like a goodbye, and somehow I felt less alone. Sometimes a stranger can remind you exactly where you need to go. She kissed me like a goodbye, then the highway took me east. Her face disappeared behind me, but her words stayed in my dreams. She kissed me like a goodbye, no promises left behind, just one more night on the highway and one more reason to get home on time. Some people stay for years, some stay for one night, some just remind you what you're missing. I drive while the world sleeps, streetlights passing one by one. Everybody's behind closed doors, but my night has just begun. The city fades behind me, the highway opens wide. 100 empty miles ahead and nobody by my side. There's a diner on the corner with the lights turned low. A motel sign keeps blinking, but I've got somewhere to go. My phone lights up the dashboard, a picture of my wife, then my daughter's little smile. That's the closest thing to home tonight. I drive while the world sleeps, while the houses turn out their lights. I carry everybody's morning through the middle of the night. I drive while the world sleeps, with the highway underneath. They wake up to the things I bring, while I disappear beneath the trees. At 2 I crossed the county, at 3 I crossed the range. At 4 I start remembering every mile I've driven away. I think about the mortgage, I think about the bills, I think about my little girl, asking when her daddy will be home. I don't know, but I keep driving. Diesel smoke, cold coffee, black top, nobody. One truck, one road, one man, one load. The world is sleeping while the wheels keep turning. You learn to live with loneliness when every mile keeps burning. There's something strange about an empty highway. It makes a man hear the thoughts he usually outruns. I passed a little farmhouse with the porch light glowing gold. For half a second I imagined that was my home. Then the highway pulled me forward like it always seems to do. Another town, another load, another night without you. I don't hate this life, I hate what it takes. Every paycheck has a shadow, every mile has a price. I drive while the world sleeps, while the houses turn out their lights. I carry everybody's morning through the middle of the night. I drive while the world sleeps, with the highway underneath. They wake up to the things I bring, while I disappear beneath the trees. Still be awake, maybe that's enough, because somebody has to drive while the world sleeps. I drive while the world sleeps, through the rain and through the cold, carrying 1,000 people's mornings, while my own story waits at home. I drive while the world sleeps, but I know what I'm driving for. Not the highway, not the money. I'm driving toward my front door. I drive while the world sleeps, until the darkness turns to blue. The sun will find me on the highway, but my heart is already home with you. I drive while the world sleeps, let the morning find me tired. Every mile I leave behind is another mile toward the life I desire. The world sleeps, the wheels keep turning, and somewhere ahead, home is waiting. night. Just an old road cutting through the dust. My fuel light came on at midnight, and the engine started losing trust. I saw 3 houses with broken windows, a church with no bell, a motel sign hanging sideways, and one gas station still burning yellow. The pumps looked older than my truck, the windows were covered in dust. But when I pulled beneath the neon, a man stepped out like he'd been waiting. He said, "You're a long way from home." I said, "Just passing through." He smiled. Everybody says that. I asked him if the pump still worked. He pointed toward the old machine, said, "Pump number 3 still runs." Then he looked at my dashboard. "Don't stay too long." Ghost town gasoline under a dead man's sky. One old pump still burning while the rest of the town has died. Ghost town gasoline, ain't much left around. Just an engine, empty highway, and the ghosts that haunt this ground. I filled the tank with shaking hands while the wind moved through the street. There were names carved into the wooden wall from men who'd stopped before me. I recognized one of them. It was a driver's name, a man I'd heard about years ago at a truck stop. They said he never made it home. I looked toward the old attendant. He wasn't there. The station door was open, but the office was empty. No town, no lights, no traffic, no life. One pump, one road, one shadow getting cold. I checked the clock, 2:17. I checked my phone, no signal. Then somewhere behind the station, I heard a screen door slam. I didn't turn around. Some places are better left unanswered. I climbed back into the truck and started up the engine. The headlights found an empty road stretching into nothing. Before I left, I looked in the mirror. The gas station was gone. No neon, no pumps, no building, just darkness. I drove until sunrise, never stopped again. 3 weeks later, I asked another driver about that old town. He looked at me strangely. That place burned down 30 years ago. I didn't tell him what I saw. I just kept driving. Ghost town gasoline under a dead man's sky. One old pump still burning while the rest of the town has died. Ghost town gasoline, ain't much left around. Just an engine, empty highway, and the ghosts that haunt this ground. was never there. Maybe a tired man's mind can see strange things when the road gets too empty. But I still remember that man's voice. Don't stay too long. Ghost town, gasoline still burning in my mind. One old road behind me and 1,000 miles ahead tonight. Ghost town, gasoline, I never learned the truth. But every time my tank runs low, I remember what that darkness knew. Ghost town, gasoline under another midnight sky. I keep the tank above half and I don't stop where dead towns lie. Ghost town, gasoline, let the old station fade. Some roads carry memories that never really leave the man who made them. Some towns disappear, some roads forget, but some places remember who passed through. 300 miles from home, that's what the sign said tonight. 300 miles ain't nothing until you're too tired to drive. Says 215, the highway's black and white. My daughter's picture's on the dash, my wife's waiting on the other side. I can almost smell the coffee, I can almost hear the door. But every mile toward that house feels like 100 more. I've driven farther than this plenty of times, but tonight the road feels different. I've got the road beneath these wheels and her porch light in my mind. Home is 300 miles away, close enough to see, too far to touch. Funny how a place can feel so near and still feel like too much. Past a town at 3:30, past a diner closing down. A tired waitress waved goodbye as I rolled through that little town. I thought about my wife and all the nights she slept alone. I thought about my little girl wondering when Dad was coming home. I whispered, tonight. I didn't know if I was promising her or myself. 300 miles, one more load, one more night, one more road, fuel gauge low. Eyes getting tired, heart still burning, but the body's wired. You can count every mile when you're trying to get home. You can feel every hour you spend away alone. about being a working man is knowing your family understands why you're gone and still wishes you weren't. At 4 I pulled into a station, bought coffee black and strong. The cashier asked where I was headed. I said, home. He said, how far? I said, 300 miles. He looked at me. That's a long way. I said, not really. Not anymore. I climbed back inside, started that old engine, and watched the highway open. This time every mile felt lighter. Home is 300 miles away, but it feels like 3,000 tonight. I've got the road beneath these wheels and her porch light in my mind. Home is 300 miles away, close enough to see, too far to touch. Funny how a place can feel so near, or still feel like too much. I've spent years chasing miles. Tonight I'm chasing home. There's a difference, and I finally understand it. Home is 300 miles away. Now it's 200, then 100. The road keeps taking pieces of me, but tonight I'm taking myself back. Home is 300 miles away. I can almost see that porch light shine. My daughter will be sleeping, but I'll still kiss her goodnight. Home is 300 miles away, and every mile is worth the pain. I don't need another highway. I don't need another name. Home is 300 miles away, but it doesn't feel far anymore, because for the first time in years, I'm driving toward my front door. 300 miles, one home. That's all I need tonight. My wife sleeps alone tonight, while I'm somewhere past the county line. She's got my side of the bed untouched, and I got a picture by the dashboard light. She probably left the hallway light on, like she does when I don't make it home. She knows I won't be there before midnight, still she hates that empty room. I told her this job would be temporary, that I'd save enough and then I'd quit. But temporary turned into years, and every year became another trip. keeps saying there's a reason for every mile I drive away, but reasons don't hold someone at night when there's an empty side of the bed. My wife sleeps alone tonight while these headlights cut the dark. She's got half of our life beside her, I've got the other half inside this truck. My wife sleeps alone tonight, and I swear I feel her hand every time I reach across the silence. But there's nothing there but road again. I remember our first little apartment, the rain coming through the roof. We had almost nothing in the kitchen, but we had each other then. She never asked for diamonds, never wanted some rich man's life. She just wanted me beside her when the sun went down at night. Now I got money in the bank and another load to haul. Funny how a man can earn more while slowly losing what he earned it for. 3 in the morning at a truck stop, neon buzzing like a tired fly. A waitress asked me if I'm traveling alone. I say, not really, she's on my mind. There's a couple laughing at the counter, a jukebox playing something slow. I could sit down and drink until sunrise, but I know where I really need to go. She doesn't complain when I leave. That's what makes leaving harder. My wife sleeps alone tonight while these headlights cut the dark. She's got half of our life beside her, I've got the other half inside this truck. My wife sleeps alone tonight, and I swear she knows somehow that every mile I put behind me is another mile I wish I could turn around. Last week she said the house feels different. I asked her what she meant by that. She said it's too quiet when you're gone. Then she quickly changed the subject back. I wanted to tell her I was sorry, but sorry doesn't change a thing. You can't put your marriage in the passenger seat and expect it not to feel the miles. I know the highway pays the bills, I know the truck keeps food on the table, but sometimes I wonder what good money is if I'm never home to spend it with her. So tonight I'm counting every mile like it's something I can buy. Maybe I'll get home before the morning, maybe she'll still be awake. My wife sleeps alone tonight, but I'm driving toward that door. I spent too many nights on highways, and I don't wanna lose her anymore. My wife sleeps alone tonight,
My side of the bed's still cold, but if these wheels keep turning, I'll be home before the night grows old. My wife sleeps alone tonight, and that thought keeps me alive. 'Cause every road I've ever taken still leads back to her somehow. Leave the hallway light on, baby. I'm coming home.
Dirty boots, clean heart, that's all a working man needs. A little road beneath his tires and somebody waiting for him. My boots are full of red dirt, my jacket smells like rain. Diesel smoke inside my clothes and highway dust inside my veins. I haven't seen a clean shirt in 3 damn days or more, but there's a picture of my family hanging by the door. Yeah, I drive through empty counties when everybody's gone to bed. Blue lights on the highway and 1,000 thoughts inside my head. The road don't care how tight I am, the load still has to move. So I keep both hands upon the wheel and do what I was born to do. Dirty boots, clean heart, that's the way I learned to live. The road can take my money, but it can't take what I give. Dirty boots, clean heart, I may come home smelling like smoke, but my family knows the man inside, and that's the part that matters most. I slept beside a truck stop, I've eaten cold food in the rain. I fixed a tire at midnight with nothing but a flashlight beam. I met men with expensive trucks who couldn't look me in the eye. I've met broke men with nothing who would give you their last dime. That's what the road has taught me. Money don't make you strong, it's how you treat somebody when there's nothing coming back. Dust on the boots, dead on the phone, another long night trying to get home. Bills on the dash, kids getting tall, work keeps calling like it owns us all. I don't need a fancy name, I don't need a polished ride. Give me a full tank and my family by my side. I got dirt on my hands, but I don't want dirt on my heart. My son once asked me, "Daddy, why are your boots so dirty?" I laughed and said, "Because they know where I've been." He looked at them and smiled, then he said, "I think they look cool." That little sentence stayed with me through every mile that night. A man can carry heavy burdens when he's got something worth the fight. Dirty boots, clean heart, that's the way I learned to live. The road can take my money, but it can't take what I give. my family knows the man inside, and that's the part that matters most. The people who still wait, that's enough for me. Dirty boots, clean heart, let the highway take what it can. I've been working through the darkness, trying to stay a decent man. Dirty boots, clean heart, rain and dust upon my coat. When I finally reach that porch, my family knows I'm home. That's the name I'll carry on. The road may wear my body down, but it won't tell me who I've become. Dirty boots, clean heart. One more night, one more road. I keep these wheels turning till I can finally unload. Boots get dirty, hearts don't have to. Another night, another highway, another tank of diesel burning low. Another town behind the mirror, another place I'll never know. Got my boots beneath the dashboard, got my coffee black and strong. Got a picture of my woman and a radio playing an old country song. The moon is hanging over cattle fields, fence posts running through the dark. Every mile marker tells me I'm still farther from my yard. I know every curve and county line like an old friend I can't leave. But every time that sunrise finds me, there's another part of home I need. Another night, another highway, another 1,000 miles to go. These old wheels keep rolling where the headlights tell them so. Another night, another highway with a cold wind coming through. I'll make my living on the road, but every road leads back to you. There's a diner past the county border where the coffee tastes like rain. Old men sit around the counter talking about the years they can't regain. A waitress calls me driver like she's known me all her life. She asks me if I'm headed somewhere. I say yeah, I'm headed home tonight. She smiles and keeps on pouring, says everybody says that line. I laugh because she knows the truth. Most of us don't get home on time. I past the sheriff on the shoulder, blue lights flashing through the mist. He watches every truck go by like he knows what trouble looks like. I slow down and tip my hat. He nods and lets me pass. Out here every man is something he's trying hard to outrun. Some men run from broken marriages, some run from debts they owe, some run from things they did, some just don't know where else to go. Me, I'm running toward a kitchen where my woman leaves the light, and a little girl who still believes her daddy comes home every night. That's the difference between a road and a home. Another night, another highway, another 1,000 miles to go. These old wheels keep rolling where the headlights tell them so. Another night, another highway with the cold wind coming through. I make my living on the road, but every road leads back to you. Midnight turns to 3 in the morning. The radio finally dies, just the engine and the tires in the darkness on both sides. I turn the window down a little, let that cold night hit in my face. There's something honest about the highway when there's nowhere left to hide. I think about my father's truck parked behind our old barn. He taught me how to drive it before I ever knew the road was hard. He said, son, don't trust the highway and don't let it own your soul. I laughed when I was younger, now I understand those words. So I keep both hands upon the wheel and my eyes upon the line. I may spend another night out here, but I'll make it home this time. Another night, another highway, another 1,000 miles to go. These old wheels keep rolling where the headlights tell them so. Another night, another highway, but the morning's getting near. And somewhere past that darkness, there's a house that keeps me here. Another night, another highway, another song beneath the moon. I make my living on the road, but I'm driving back to you. Another night, another highway, but I'm still heading home. The sign said last stop, 3 miles down the road. I was running on empty and carrying too much alone. 600 miles tonight. Every town looked like the last one. Every neon sign looked tired. My eyes were getting heavy. My hands were cold and numb. I thought about my family and everything I'd left undone. I pulled beneath the sign, last stop before heaven. Strange name for a truck stop, but I was too tired to laugh. Last stop before heaven, one more place before the dawn. I thought I'd finally reach the end of every road I'd been running on. Last stop before heaven, but my heart still knew the way. Somewhere beyond these headlights, someone was waiting for me. Inside there was a waitress reading something by the light. An old man drinking coffee like he'd been there all his life. She asked me if I was okay. I said, just tired. She looked at me. Everybody says that. Then she poured the coffee. Go home. 2 words. That's all she said. Cold coffee, dusty boots, old regrets, roadside truth. One man, one truck, one night, one chance. I sat there counting memories like receipts I couldn't burn. Every promise I had broken, every lesson I learned. I thought about my father, I thought about my daughter, I thought about my wife still leaving the porch light on. I realized I wasn't looking for a last stop. I was looking for a reason to keep going. The waitress came back over and said the sun was coming soon. I looked through the window at the darkness turning blue. She said, you got somewhere to be. I said, yeah. She smiled. Then why are you sitting here? I finished my coffee, paid the bill, started the truck. For the first time that night, the engine sounded like freedom. Last stop before heaven, one more place before the dawn. I thought I'd finally reach the end of every road I'd been running on. Last stop before heaven, but my heart still knew the way. Somewhere beyond these headlights, someone was waiting for me. Maybe the road wasn't killing me. Maybe I was just tired of running from myself. The miles weren't the problem, forgetting where I belonged was. So I turned the wheel toward home. Last stop before heaven wasn't the end.
It was just another roadside place that gave me back my mind. Last stop before heaven, and the morning came alive. I had miles still left to travel, but I finally wanted to drive. Last stop before heaven, let the old road disappear. I've got a family waiting, and I've got a reason here. Last stop before heaven, wasn't heaven after all. It was just a place that reminded me I still had somewhere to go. The last stop wasn't the end, it was the turn, and I turned toward home.